Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking for free homeschool curriculum online that people can use. So you can Google search that as well and see all the different things that it comes up with. And there's a lot of websites. So hopefully one of them will help you. And I'm going to show you what I found. But I thought I would scroll and show you some of the things that this pulls up as well. So, let's see. Hope High School online is supposed to be free. And while it's not actually considered homeschooling, it's a public online charter alternative school, is what it says. So you can go on there. There's a phone number, there's an address, and there's some information if you want to do that. So there's an option. So anyway, and then I'm going to, it says it's free. There was only one problem right here, which you might want to get information about, because I clicked on visit the website, and there's frequently asked questions, and it says, are students required to take state mandated tests? And it says yes, state testing is given in compliance with the Arizona Department of Education. Students expected to complete state testing depends on their grade level. Please be aware that students may be required to travel in order to take the necessary tests. For more information about state testing, please contact your coach. And I don't know if you have to travel to Arizona or where they want you to travel. It says you don't need any textbooks. It says there are no tuition fees. It says that there are tutors available and that you can complete your courses early. So, absences occur when the student does not achieve the required hours for the week. However, students have the opportunity to make up absence by working more hours than required. And they're done completely online. Each course has a certified teacher who is available via email or by phone for questions and tutoring. Courses can be completed anywhere with internet access at any time, but final exams must be scheduled and supervised in our office or via online proctoring with an HHSO staff member. And that I would look into to see if there's a fee for that. So there's a lot of information on that. And you can check and see how many hours does a student have to work? 25, minimum of 25 hours in their courses. Anytime Sunday through Saturday. So you can go and check that out. Wow, if I already have my GED. Huh. I wonder if you have to be a certain age to do that. Immunizations are required. Well, the military accept a high school diploma from this school. So there's that. Now we're going to the other ones. Okay, there's oldfashionededucation.com, and it says it is full curriculum. And you can see that. So, kindergarten 40-week. It's got a 40-week schedule. 12th grade doesn't show the schedule or anything like that. So, let's see what that says. You can see the subjects on the left-hand side. And we'll just pick a random one, third grade. So it shows you what you're going to be learning about. Oh, the Bobbsey twins. Oh, that's cool. See, I wasn't even aware that this was a complete curriculum. There's certain ones that I know about and certain ones that I've heard about. Oh, this is excellent, the way you can print this out. I love this because if you're keeping a portfolio or a binder, you can print this out to put in your portfolio or binder. And there's your schedule. It's done by the week. That's pretty awesome. So that's great. So there's that one. That's oldfashionededucation.com. So you can see they have different classes on the left-hand side. Folk songs and hymns. Fiction for girls, fiction for boys. Grammar and spelling, Greece and Rome. Reference books, Shakespeare. Sci-fi and ghost story, Volcano Kit. Social studies, Virginia. Women's studies. And then there is Ambleside online.org. And it says it's a free homeschool curriculum that uses Charlotte Mason's classically based principles to prepare children for a life of rich relationships with everything around them, God, humanity, and the world, and the natural world. And I've never used this one either, but we'll do the third grade again. Year 3. Basic overview of year 3. So you can see that. So you can go in and do things, and it's got all these symbols, and it tells you what the symbols mean. Free audio book. You might want to print that out to have that next to the computer. Daily work, weekly work. So I saw purchase. So you can see this. I'll scroll through it. It's got folk songs and books for reading. Are those books for free? Those are additional books for reading. Sometimes they have free books at Amazon. Like I said, you'll have to see what the different symbols mean. And there's footnotes. So you can see by subject. And I'm not familiar with this one. I just know that it's supposed to be. And there's frequently asked questions that you can go to, and you can find out more information about that. like I said, I'm not very familiar with this one. Some of them are easier for me to use. So if I click on curriculum, getting started, they have a Canada version. Curriculum is only part of the picture. So there is no charge for using this. Is for using the books list, or other material found on this website or offered through our support groups. You don't even need to notify Ambleside online or get our permission to use this curriculum. So they have a guide. Year 1 book list, Year 1 schedule, Year 1 primer. So you can check that and see. And I guess you create your own plan from it. So, Ambleside provides the plan to get you from week 1 to 36 of the year. This is the schedule link from the book list for each year. Your map is provided in 4 different formats: a plain text list or a chart available as a PDF, a Word document, or an open office. Each one of these schedules has the same. So we'll click on the PDF and see what that looks like. Oh, see? So there's that. So you can go and print that out. And there's something else. If you're using that one, you can put it in your portfolio or your binder. And then there's coreknowledge.org. And it's another one that I'm not familiar with. And I'm hoping it's free because it says download free curriculum. So there's the terms of use, content, guidelines, preschool to grade 8. Preschool, domain 3, language arts. So we'll do grade 3. So it says it's got math skills somewhere, right? Language arts, language arts, language arts. The human body, ancient Rome, language arts, language arts. There's a lot of language arts. Where's the math? Download curriculum. I'll see there's different subjects. So we'll look for math, I guess, or I'll have to go through each one. Rolling out units for grades 6 to 8. That doesn't work too good. I think you need to take time to get familiar with it. Language arts, language arts, language arts. Aha, history, geography. History and science. I don't see math. Mathematics. No resources in your criteria. So I don't think this is complete curriculum, but it's just curriculum materials, because I thought that it was supposed to be complete curriculum. And so this one, even though it shows up when you do searches for complete curriculum, I can't find the math. So I don't know. It does have a lot. I guess you could use extramath.org for the math. That's a really good website. Okay, so this is goodandbeautiful.com. And this is another one that is supposed to be free. And like I said, I'm not familiar with a lot of these. I just opened them up and thought, well, some of it I am familiar with and I absolutely love. But some of them, it says it's the best free homeschool curriculum. So, you know, you want to go on there and you want to see what they have. It's level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. More free resources. So, let's see. We'll do level 3. Free download, language arts course set. Sample pages. How do you get your free download? Frequently asked questions. Yes, you will receive the PDF course set, which includes all items available in the physical course. Or you can purchase a physical version of this course here. So, you can go to that one and check that one out if it's something that seems more interesting to you. Yeah. And then there is Mater, Amabellis.org, and I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. And this is a Catholic Charlotte Mason homeschool curriculum. And it has, and I'm not familiar with that one either, so you can go check this one out. So, frequently asked questions. That's my favorite part to look first, is the frequently asked questions. And it says that it is free. So, yeah. There are some lesson plans, but not every recommended book or resource has lesson plans available at this time. So, like I said, you just want to see what there is available. And we're going to go on to the next one now. This one is freedomhomeschooling.com. And I'm not sure if it's full curriculum or if it's done by grade. They do have all-in-one programs. Let's see what that is. Oh, see, this one isn't. This one gives you other websites that you can go through. Homeschool College. Did you see that one? Homeschool College, USA. It's a small fraction of the cost of going to school. And I had, yeah. And this one just has it's by subject. So I guess you could choose the ones you want, and that way you could choose where you want to get your math from. And that just gives you ideas. So if you want to get your math from a different one, and my voice is probably breaking up when I do this one because there's a lot of ads. And when there's a lot of ads, my voice breaks up. But with this one, you could probably, instead of having all-in-one homeschool, all-in-one place, it gives you ideas so that you could switch it up and say, hey, I'm going to get my math from this site. Hey, I'm going to get my English from this site. Which I do like because it gives you a lot of choices. Poetry, spelling, and vocabulary is broken up by subject, so you could use it for an all-in-one homeschool because you could put your own package together and find different free resources within this site. So this is an excellent site, even though it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I love that it has all these different places that you can go to. This is fantastic, honestly. So, I've got so many tabs open, and this has so many ads that I'm going to have to close it. If it'll close, I'm going to let it start working first. Okay, yeah, that one had too many ads, and I'm wondering if my voice was crackling while doing it, but I did love it. I love that it's not a complete curriculum as in it's got it all planned out, but it has every subject, so you could go online and say, hey, I want to do my English here, I want to do my math here, I want to do my history here, and that way, because most students aren't on the same level of math as they are in English anyway, or reading. Some of them are far ahead on one level in reading, and some of them are, well, homeschooling, they're probably far ahead in a different level in math. Let's face it, when you're homeschooling, you learn so much faster because you get to work at your own pace, so who knows. And I would imagine if you were behind, you're far ahead of what you would be because you get the one-on-one attention, so even then. And I love this one. I'm not positive. It looks like it's complete curriculum because it looks like they use books from different websites and older books to put it together because they have different places where you can find these books. So we'll just go by grade. Let's see what they have for third grade. And there's art history, geography, U.S. history, world history. So you can pick out the history you want to use. Music, poetry, studio art, science, math, reading, Shakespeare. Let's check out their third and fourth grade math book. And we'll just do lesson 3 because a unit or single thing is 1, written 1. Huh. Let's see what else they have. Let's scroll further along. It's got addition and word problems, addition tables, subtraction review, multiplication, multiplication table, multiplication. Huh. So it's interesting. I love seeing the way they used to do the multiplication tables, especially with the Common Core. Sometimes you just want to be like, let's go back and see how they did it then and get their instructions, because maybe that's better. Test examples, multiplication. So there's that one. Let's go to the next one. MobyMax. Close learning gaps. How do I sign into my homeschool account? Go to MobyMax, sign in as a teacher. Enter your email address. Enter your password. Click the sign in button. After you register your students, you can sign in using the following steps. Go to Moby, select this as student. Enter the homeschool code found on your roster page under how your students sign in. Enter the student's username and password. And they have a family one, so what is my school code? After signing into your teacher account, click the roster link in the left sidebar. Select how the student sign in tab. Your school code will be in bold next to your school code is at the top. If you're using for homeschool, you will still have a school code. Check out this frequently asked question to help you. For homeschooling parents. Yes, we just saw that, so there is MobyMax, and I have not created an account and I have not used it. So it's just another place that you can go in and you can, I would suggest you go in each one and spend like a half an hour on each one, trying to see which one you like and learn how to use it, and maybe even have your students spend a half an hour on each one. And I would count that as a school credit. Exploratory learning at the beginning of the year, half an hour on each subject, half an hour on each website to choose which one you want. But if you have to enroll by a certain time, you're going to want to pick the one you want to use. And this is Khan Academy. We've all heard of this. I love Khan Academy. Free for everyone, everywhere. It's just so simple. It's just so simple and wonderful. I do love Khan Academy. I love a few of them. And we'll do there's the 3rd grade math. There's the 3rd grade reading. They have life skills. 3rd grade math get ready courses. And I did a YouTube video on Khan Academy, and I've never really used it. But you can see if you need to print out your curriculum, it's right here. So easy for math. So you can easily print out the curriculum for the year for your portfolio or binder. And I do love Khan Academy. This is all-in-one homeschool. It's easy peasy, and I love this one as well. I really do think this one is my favorite because I'm more familiar with it, but haven't used it in a long time and it's changed. And this one is just, it's so much fun because it's not all on this website. They have different links that you click on to go to different websites. So you might be reading at one website, watching a video about Paul Bunyan on another website, doing your math at extramath.com or somewhere like that. They use all these other websites and they make it so much more fun, and they have it laid out for you. And it's just excellent because you can just go through and do it, and they have it separated one day at a time. So I love this website. I really think this is my absolute favorite. So you would have to spend some time here, and I did do another video about this one, and I haven't done it in so long that I'm not very familiar with it. But I did go through, and you can see the courses, and they do ask you to donate. I do love this website. So you go to this website, play around with it, spend a half an hour with it. There's frequently asked questions. Ask them some questions. So check that one out. DiscoveryK12.com. And this one says it has 180 days of curriculum, over 16,000 lessons, weekly spelling program, quizzes and tests. And this one is very simple to use. You click in your sign up for free, and then after you sign up for free, poof, you're in. It takes seconds. And I did a video about this one as well, and I do love this one as well. This one is just an excellent video. So here's the assignments. You can see I haven't done any of them, but it's so simple, and it's all right there. I love the way they laid this out. It's beautiful. So, and this one says free online virtual schools. So it's not really homeschooling anymore because you're using a virtual school. And this is homeschool.com, and it talks about different places where you could find online homeschooling versus virtual school. So it talks about the different states offer free virtual schooling. And you can go if that's something that interests you, and you can check that out. So there's a whole list. And then it talks about homeschool high school. So you can check out that as well. And I saw this and thought, well, you know, some people might be interested in this. And you can go to homeschool.com to check this out and our free online virtual schools. And you can just Google search free online virtual schools homeschool.com if you like to find it. Or you can see the website to type it in the upper corner. And there's an idea. And this is georgiacyber.org. And this is not coming up. So, no, it's coming up. I've got too many tabs open, but Georgia Cyber Academy. And I see this one mentioned everywhere. Tuition free, computer provided. And I don't know if you have to live in Georgia to do this, but it says we bring school to you. And it talks about why this one is the right choice. So you can check things like that out. Go look at it, because there's such a variety. Whenever you go to look for free homeschool curriculum and free homeschool resources, this isn't really homeschool per se, because it's a school. So, but you have options. You can go out there and check out your options. And you don't have one option or two options or three options. You have all sorts of options. And if you're combining resources and creating your own curriculum, then you have a lot of resources, so this is K-12 Stride Company, and I'm not familiar with that one either. It says when your child needs an alternative to traditional school, this could be a great way to take charge of their learning. Virtual school takes place at home, on the road, or wherever there's an internet connection. And Stride K-12 is committed to empowering students to reach their potential one school at a time. And then it gives you more information about that. And they have the chat, the Find School, the time commitment. So you can, and I don't know if my voice will be breaking up on this one or not, because when there's things moving like that, sometimes it does break up. But there's parent programs and curriculum, so you can see what it has available, and you can click on that, and you can go check that out. This is already a really long video, and I've got so many tabs open. So there it says select a grade. And I don't have a random zip code to enter to see what there is. If I knew an alternate zip code, I might check it out, but everybody's got a different zip code. So you can go and check all these out and see which one, and then you can go to this and you can click these out. Huge list of free, but those were the ones that came up for me. There's Hope High School Online, and I thought that was interesting, but it's not really homeschool because it's high school. So there's Old-Fashioned Education. There is Ambleside Online.org. So you can go there. There is CoreKnowledge.org, which isn't complete, so because I think it might just be missing the math. You can check that out. Good and the Beautiful. I don't know about printing things out. I don't have access to a printer. There's this one, which is, I don't know how to pronounce it, Mater. It's a Catholic Charlotte Mason homeschool. There is underthehome.org, which is interesting. I do love some of the stuff that they have. I do absolutely love some of the stuff they have. If you go to kindergarten, click on Mother Goose. We'll do patty cake. They have the words on the left and the video on the right, which I do love for reading. I do love it because I come from a time when we had books with records in them. So there's MobyMax. There's Khan Academy. There's All-in-One Homeschool. And there's DiscoveryK12.com. So there's so many on the internet that you can use. And then there's a lot of places that have free workbooks and free printables that I didn't cover in this one, but there's so many places. I think one of them is glnmedia.s3.amazon something. That one's for assessment tests. But you can just Google search assessment tests. But there's one that I absolutely love that has like free math workbooks that you can find and print out that are not listed on here. So there's so many. I just try to find the ones, and now I'm rambling. So I'm going to end this video and leave my rambling in there because I'm crazy like that. But there's so many places that you can find free online curriculum. And I'm going to stop rambling now and end the video. So I hope that this helps somebody, and I hope that it gives you more options. And please feel free to leave the comments and forgive my rambling. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.